Oh, you look beautiful.
We are live.
You're supposed to go 3, 2, 1,
Well, I
like
didn't get
that.
a 3, 2, 1. Okay, come on. I warned you.
You
Okay,
did.
so I am here with, and somehow my lower third all messed up on me somehow. Let's see. I am Tammy Neal, known as Math Neal, and I am here with, let's see, Ashley Hurley
Hello.
and Sarah Thomas.
Hey guys.
And this is our first organizational meeting of what we are hoping to be a great kickoff to Connected Educators Month. So the idea came up in our little Voxer group, and it was an amazing idea. And if you were the one that thought of it, don't raise your hand. I wasn't. Sarah wasn't. Okay, so that means Ashley was the one that originally thought of this idea. And we all went,
Partners
yes,
in crime.
you
Partners in crime.
yes, we are now partners in crime, but the underlying, we are accomplices to your crime.
Oh,
Yeah. So let's talk about some of the things we need to do and how we want to proceed and see if we can come up with a topic that will work for the three of us, and hopefully that'll work for the rest of the country as well. Because I think it would be really cool to get the conversation rolling on the East Coast and see if we can roll it all the way across to the West Coast. I think that would be really cool.
Definitely.
Alrighty.
So,
All right.
any ideas?
Well, I was just, it originally started, maybe we can talk about a little bit about how this got going first and
Okay.
then kind of go from there. I know a couple of weeks ago we had our district chat, which is ideally like a bigger than that, but we had a chat that I actually co-moderated with an amazing colleague, Shannon Soger, that I met at ISTE, and met her at in the presenters room because she is an expert on TPAC and SAMR, and so she co-moderated with me, and it was a phenomenal chat. And then actually somebody from Fled Chat actually, I think, was sort of double dipping in TweetDeck,
Right.
and we sort of had some cross-pollination between the two chats. And then somebody in our chat said, hey, it'd be great to kind of combine some chats and have like a big chat. And so that sort of led to, you know, what a great idea. And I think, Tammy, you and I, and then we talked with Sarah, you know, we were like, oh, could we bring some of the DC metro area folks in, because I know Sarah's got that great GEG group going there. Tammy, you're so involved with so many of the, you know, chats that are happening down your way in Florida. And then, you know, and just like kind of this East Coast movement we kind of could get going here. And then I was talking with the colleague here in my district, Lisa Pagano. She and I sort of try to get things together going for our local PLN. And so she and I were looking at some chat topics for our Wednesday night chats. And we thought, oh, well, October is officially Connected Educator Month. And we were trying to look at the Connected Educator Month, like the starter kit they had last year. Did you guys see that? And then the calendar and the book studies and all these great resources. And so we were taking a look at different facets of becoming a connected educator. So regardless of where you are on the spectrum, you know, what are some things we could talk about, whether it's blogging or chatting or, you know, connecting in general. I thought, oh, you know, why don't we think about just talking about being connected, period, you know, just connecting and talking about being connected. And then that's just kind of where you and I started talking a little bit. And then I voxed you, I think, last Friday when she and I were meeting as we were planning, and then this is kind of where we are. So that's a little bit of the background for people that might be trying to get caught up with, you know, that are wanting to be involved with some of the things we might be doing. I think that it would be a great way to sort of kick off the whole theme of the month of you know, getting connected, and now that schools have started and maybe hopefully folks are feeling a little more settled and maybe ready to start looking for resources, or maybe kind of get back into the groove of blogging or tweeting if they've been out of the groove for a little while, or you know, to kind of coincide with some of the other Connected Educator Month activities that are happening, or if we wanted to contact the people that are sort of heading up Connected Educator Month, the official calendar that's
Right.
in the works. I don't know how that could look. I just thought, hey, since we all connect in our different geographical places along the coast, why not? And I know that we're real big on trying to get other people to connect, and so I thought we could just maybe help all of these worlds sort of collide, So, because we all kind of do that anyway. So, oh, ow, sorry, cat, angry cat. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, I rambled a lot. Sorry.
Nope, that's good. Great background.
Great.
Tap, tap.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I love everything that you all said, and I'm so happy to be so happy that y'all included me on this. Like this is fantastic. I don't know, should I just kind of blur it out there in the notes I've been taking, or are we hitting like different topics, or?
Well, I just blurted out the link for people to watch, the YouTube link.
Okay.
And if they watch, they watch. We'll see if we get any viewers, if we get any questions or anything like that,
Okay.
and go from there.
Gotcha. Yeah, these are the notes right here, like just stuff that popped into my head as Ashley was talking. Oh, you have some too.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
No, I was just taking notes on what Ashley said, so that I would not lose track of my brain.
I hear you. Yeah, I was just asking because I wrote them down kind of randomly. So I guess I'll go ahead and say them. If one thing that popped into mind, the community Twitter, the EdChat mod, maybe we can get more people from there, kind of to or at least post about it there. Also the GEG I'll definitely say something about it in there, and we can promote it, maybe even set up promoted tweets and I mean not promoted tweets, scheduled tweets and stuff like that. And when you were talking about themes, then two things kind of popped into mind, stories, because stories are so powerful, how people became connected, because I was at an event yesterday, and there were 3 people who shared their stories about how they got connected, and it was just so powerful. So I don't know if maybe a Google Hangout with people sharing their stories might be a good thing, accompanied with maybe a challenge, each one reach one, we could have each person pledge to get someone else connected or something like that, and possibly have a leaderboard. I know that Edmodo has something going on similar to that, where they have the ambassadors having a challenge to try to reach as many people as possible. So maybe if we set up a Google form or something like that, and just have people fill it out once they get connected, who connected them or whatever, and just kind of a leaderboard or something like that. So that's just what I was thinking when you were talking, actually. So that's all I have right now.
Sorry. Okay, so are you thinking when you're talking about these different things, because this has the potential to be a huge, could you see this being a day long kind of thing, or could you see this be like on the first day, or because I was just thinking because I know Flood Chat happens the same time that our district chat does. So could you see us doing a Twitter chat at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time that night, but maybe doing things ahead of time, vlogging, blogging, and sharing stories that way? Or do you see us having a chat that incorporates questions about some of the things that you spoke to, Sarah, like sharing stories and that sort of thing? Or what are you envisioning?
Well, I mean, these are just ideas or whatever. We don't have to go with any of this, but what I was thinking that might be cool is, since it's a month long, maybe have one on the 1st, just to kick it off, and one on the 31st to just kind of wrap it up. But just a couple thoughts that crossed my mind.
Well,
okay.
I was invited into a hangout yesterday with David Garcia and Dr. Matt Parker. Invited me into their little weekly hangout that they do, and got to telling them about the idea of a possibility of some joint chats, and they are really big into the Google Hangout. And so that was their suggestion. Let's see if we can get somebody from each of these chats that are participating. Maybe not the moderator, because the moderator's hands are generally full during moderation, but somebody representing each chat to also join the Hangout to talk about what's going on in that chat. So it'll be the chat spokesperson.
Great.
So and I know that the Connected Educator site has already started talking about connecting with New Zealand, because they're the first one to hit Connected Educator Month. Yeah, so they hit it like at 4 a.m. or something our time. Yeah. I won't be up for that, but that's okay.
You're ready for Breakfast Club. You're ready. We're ready for that.
All right.
But whether we're international or whether we just, have, how the chats on go and people, I don't know if it's a Wednesday night. That's going to be hard for somebody to be up to moderate a hangout for that whole length to make it all the way East Coast, West Coast if we start at 8 o'clock.
Because if we did it at 8 o'clock here, that's 5 o'clock West Coast, right? And then to be later for the West Coast, because they're 3 hours behind?
It'd be about midnight by the time it got done, and then somebody would have to get up and go to school the next day.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
That would be tough.
But you know what? I wonder if we could coordinate with Craig Yen or somebody, and even if we couldn't be present for it, we could all still kind of maybe plan together, and then maybe see if there are people that are Mountain Time and in different regions, that maybe we could find somebody in each time zone that we could collaborate, and then kind of each person could kind of run it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what? I'm gonna throw out a thing on Twitter, see if those three, Mr. Garcia, Mr. Parker, and Mr. Yen, are available. Or are you available for a GHO now? Let's just see if we get any of them responding.
Okay, so are Dr. Parker and Mr. Garcia, what time zones are they in? Do you know?
No, I do not know.
Okay. I know that Mr. Garcia's commented before that the time is a little strange for him for Breakfast Club.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a little early for him.
But you know, Jessica that does the later Breakfast Club, I wonder if she could help us out. Or Diane.
Possibly. Oh, I mean, once we get the Breakfast Club on board, I mean, gosh, we got everybody there. We got the whole world there.
Got a lot of people, yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and Sarah, I liked your idea of a wrap-up, and I was doing the dates, and so maybe the first, I mean, we don't have to go with Wednesdays, but if we did stick with a Wednesday evening kind of thing for whatever reason, the 29th would be the Wednesday, but because Halloween is the 31st is a Friday. Halloween is the only thing, but
right.
Yeah.
I think that Friday night is going to be full of sugar.
Yeah, and little kids ringing the bell.
Dogs barking and little, hey, that could be fun. We gotta be in costume, be crazy, that'd be kind of fun.
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh.
That's hilarious.
Google Halloween. Yeah.
Right.
But I love the storytelling idea, and I'm thinking about vlogging even. I think that's a great idea. And I'm wondering if we have some kind of landing page, or even if we could do a special, if people wanted to share their stories, and even if we have a special site, a special page that we could, or even you know what I'm saying, because that's easy enough to set up where people could. But you know what? I'm thinking Connected Educator Month page may already have something set up. I haven't been to the site in a while to see what they already have in existence, where people can maybe already share those kinds of things. But have you guys been to that lately?
No,
but Tammy, you said you had been.
Yeah, I went out there. They've got a place for people to share. They've got a calendar so that you can share, but I don't know where it is on their page. Participate. They have 2014 themes. I know that there's a calendar out here somewhere, but there's a place for you to add an event to their calendar, and there's all kinds of subtopics and what type of audience, and all of that stuff. But yeah, you know, they have so much stuff on their site that you just have to spend time on it.
Yeah, it's pretty hefty.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Oh, sorry, I thought my internet cut out a little bit.
Oh, thank you, Sarah.
Yeah.
but yeah, whole community engagement, educator, professional development and learning, diversity, inclusiveness, and global connected educator, blended learning, collaboration and capacity building, leadership for change, student agency, student voice, and the maker movement. So there's some of their big themes that they're
I'm glad your student voice is on there.
Yeah, yeah, that's an important one.
Mm-hmm.
I like the idea of stories and how did you become connected, but I also like adding possibly a question, tell how your connectedness changed your classroom.
Nice.
You know, how did you notice a change, and if you did, what was it?
Okay.
That's a great one.
Because
what about like even like a choice board, like a just like a choice of questions?
A Padlet.
Mm-hmm. Or yeah, just like some suggested topics or some suggested questions.
Sort of a pick what you want to share.
Yeah, because think about people that might not be in the classroom yet or anymore, or you know what I mean?
Like you.
Yeah, sadly.
And how
I miss kids. I miss kids a lot. Yeah. So, or how does connectedness, impact your practice, or yeah, or your life, or your philosophy, or whatever. Like, how does being connected?
How did it change you?
Yeah, how's it impact? Yeah, how's it change you? Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. Sarah, you're our hashtag queen.
Oh, I forgot. Oh man. Yeah. What do y'all think for a hashtag?
Okay. It might be my internet that's flaking out on me. Let me close some windows.
It could be mine. Mine always.
Let's see.
I just dropped one in chat. I have to see if that one's taken or not.
I'm just writing them to see what they look like. So.
Okay.
That one is taken.
Mr. Garcia is not available at this time.
Okay.
But at least he let me know, so that's good.
That was taken.
Here we are recording ourselves doing searches through Twitter.
Right.
I'm just writing down something they look like on paper. I'm like, what does that look like? Okay. All right. So let's see. All right. So we're thinking about Connected Educator Month, right? And we're thinking about the concept of being connected and PLN and okay. I'm trying to think like the meaning, like the.
I found one that's wide open, but it's probably too long. Connected Month. It's wide open, but it's kind of long though.
Connected Month.
Or Connect Ed Month, whichever. However we choose to put the accent.
And then we've got Let's see here.
Con Ed month is open.
Oh, I like that even better because it's shorter.
Wow.
Yeah.
A hashtag with absolutely nothing in it.
Right. Yeah, I'm surprised the Connected month is blank too. That's crazy. But I like Con Ed month. That saves us 3 characters.
That's important.
It is.
It's still 11 though with the hashtag.
Hmm.
Okay.
What about Con Ed by itself? Oh no, Con Ed is. No, wait, that's not a hashtag. It's just people writing the word con. Oh wait, no, that does spell out con, so we might not want that one.
Con
Con.
or con, like, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
CE month is barely used. Last use was September 13th.
What's attached to it? Like, what is it? What are the tweets?
They're random.
Right. Oh wait, there's one from Top Hat from last year for Connected Educators.
Yes.
Hmm.
But that's it.
That's true. That's very, very true.
CE month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, how about CEOCT for October? Nobody's using it at all.
Nice. That one's even shorter too, so.
Yeah, I'm just shortening.
Because CEM is Connected Educator Month, right? Is that what's attached to? Is it CEM?
CEM. CEM looks like customer experience or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, it looks like it's. What do you think about CEOCT?
I like CEOCT.
What? Okay, what if we added just a little bit to it and said 14? No, that might be confused with October 14th.
What about CEM 14? Or is that still customer something?
Yeah, that looks like it's. Well, no, there's. It looks educational. I think that might be the official one, possibly, because there's a lot. Even though, yeah, there's a lot on there.
For Connected Education.
Yeah, I think that's the official.
Okay. Okay. So
CEOCT?
CEOCT.
and no 14?
Maybe.
Well, I'm afraid that if we did the 14 there, that people would think that we were doing this on October 14th.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
Just somebody flashing by in the Twitter feed would not focus.
Plus, that's 2 more characters, so.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. That saves us too. All right. So,
yeah.
All right. So, Are you guys good with? Are you guys good though with doing a group Twitter chat on the 1st?
Yes, both of my moderators were excited about it.
Okay, so we're doing it on the 1st at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and we want to see if people in different time zones want to also do a chat with that same hashtag, but in their own time zones.
Well, they can either do it at the same time, simultaneous, or they could do it as 8 o'clock approached them to keep it moving across the country.
Okay. So we need to find somebody who's Central, Mountain, and Pacific, right?
Right, right.
Okay. Okay.
8 p.m. y'all said?
Does that
Yes.
work?
All right. Yep. I'm just putting it in my calendar right now.
October 1st.
Yeah.
In her new iPhone 6.
Oh no, I'm putting it in the old one. I haven't activated the new one yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it'll all transfer over. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm about to send y'all the thing too, just because it. Yeah, if I don't put it on the calendar, then my mind is like shot.
Yeah. Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
And the topic of our chat is what it means to be a connected educator. It's like, or is it our connected educator month kickoff, or?
Why don't we create a Padlet and let each of the moderators contribute whatever they want to contribute, so we have something that tells us what the chat's going to be about across the country, because it could change. You know, what we need to talk about here in the East Coast may be different than what they want to talk about on the West Coast, and that's okay, as long as we're all talking.
Do you think we need to advertise it like starting pretty soon? Like,
Yes.
do we need to craft an advertisement though to start tweeting out that we're going to have a like a big group chat? I don't even know how to word it right now to kick off Connected Educator Month.
Yeah.
I think that we need to do something like that. Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good. Maybe we can like have a couple of tweets that we make together, like maybe via Google Docs, and then just kind of schedule those to just tweet like up until the day of the event.
Yeah, and then we can work together in either Google Docs or on the Padlet to craft the questions, but start advertising pretty soon about the fact that there's a big chat. Okay.
Sarah,
Right.
you're
Yeah?
talking about ITSE and what we could share. This is our topic.
Yay! Woo-hoo! And it aligns perfectly. Like the stars have just aligned and the skies open up, because that is also due on the 1st of October.
There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Absolutely.
Okay, so let's talk about real quick what electronically we need and who's going to be responsible for which part. Okay? Who wants to handle the Google Docs?
Like the one that we're just going to create to...
For us to share the tweet or whatever.
I mean, I could set it up. Unless
Okay.
I know Ashley's a Google Doc queen, so I don't know if you want to take this one.
Talk about all that. I'm just about one for like 3 of us to at least start until we find out who else is going to be contributing, for us just to start kind of just hashing out ideas for tweets to be scheduled and themes or just like one for us to generate tweets and stuff. Is that basically what we're wanting? Okay, yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool beans.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so that's Ashley.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm writing it in pencil, so it's all changeable.
Okay.
No worries.
I put away the chisel and stone last week. Okay, we need a Padlet for moderators to start putting question topics out, and for people to see what we're talking about.
Okay. Do we also want to do a website, or is that overkill?
Oh, I was actually just thinking we needed something for the archives to land on, if nothing else.
I hear you. I mean, I could take the site if you want, unless you want to do it.
No, I can take the Padlet.
All right, awesome.
I love it when it becomes natural like this.
Yeah, same here. Same here.
Okay, and then we will all be tweeting.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah, you're going to share it with your Google Plus.
Yep.
GEG.
I'll share it at EdCamp next. I'll share it out. I'll be tweeting it too, but I'll share it at EdCamp NC next Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And
I can hit the Sarah. Even though I know you're one of the moderators of it, I can also hit the other one, so that way it doesn't feel like you're pushing it down at us. So that way it comes from up.
Okay, that sounds good. That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah.
oh, hey Sarah, have you seen that new website builder called Strikingly?
No, what is that?
It's so pretty. The EdCamp WNC, Jamie Linton, he used it to build the website for that, and it's so pretty. I just thought I'd tell you guys about it. She said it's really easy, just like kind of easy like Weebly. It's called Strikingly.
Striking.ly, would that be it? Or is it strikingly.com? Oh, strikingly.com.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Let me see here. I'm looking at the site right now.
I haven't played with it yet, but if you want to see a sample, if you just go do EdCamp WNC, you can see like what that site looks like. It's really neat. I just thought I'd tell you about it. Because when you said website, I was like, I wonder how that could look. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I haven't tried it yet. Just thought I'd tell you about it.
That's awesome. Let me see. I'm clicking on it now. Wait. EdCamp WNC. Ooh, this is beautiful. I love it.
Isn't it neat?
Yeah. This is too cool. Wow. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
That is awesome. I love it.
Yeah, that's what she used to build that site. So.
Well, we can. Hey. Looks like we
There
have
we go.
a good platform right there.
I wonder if my district knows about it. I wonder if it could get past our filter.
I don't know. I just like to pass along when I hear somebody doing something. I'm like, oh, have you seen this? You know, just because it's like kind of neat. You know.
Well,
I
yeah.
like hearing about new stuff. Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah, this is really cool. Like, how would you say it compares to Weebly?
Well, I haven't played with it yet. I love Weebly. That's what I use for my site, and I love it. I'm used to it, and I'm real partial to it. But I haven't played in Strikingly to compare it to see like the ease of it. But I just think it looks really nice. I like the flow of it. You know, it's like really fluid. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Nice.
Very
Something
cool.
new.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do in this Google, I'll actually make a folder because I think what I'm going to do is make a doc, and then I will also do a thing where, so we can kind of schedule so we're not like over like, because just so we're not kind of like stepping on like overcrowding the feed, even though I know like things go by so fast, but just to make sure like we're getting the word out a lot, but it's not like Sarah's tweeting it and like 2 seconds later, and we're like doing these patches and then there's nothing. So I'll try to set it up so we can make like a good schedule too, so it's like consistent. I'll schedule it in TweetDeck these times, and then
Yeah, just tell us when to schedule it. We'll be good.
Yeah, and then I'll investigate on the CEM website and see what we need to do as far as like putting the event like on their schedule too. So
awesome.
Yay!
What? All right. Awesome.
Great.
All right. Okay, so with that being said, I think we are off to a great start. And is there anything else that you ladies can think of that we need to do for this?
I was just going to say, if you want, maybe we could just have like a brainstorming doc in that folder too, like other ways to, like throughout the month, like we think of things, just like other things that we might want to do beyond the chat, to get people
Right.
like the storytelling, or I know we can have questions in the chat that would address that, but like I really like that idea of the storytelling that Sarah had. I like the idea that she had, like I wrote it down, the ideas she had about the some challenges, throughout the month, and then I don't want to create so much work because we're all very like busy, but
And as you investigate what the CE, the Connected Educator site, has already got out there, it might just be that we need to highlight some of the things that they have.
right.
Instead of recreating the wheel ourselves.
Yeah, and work in alignment with them instead of like doing, like you said, recreating. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, I think so too.
I also like the idea of towards the end of the month doing some sort of follow-up. Maybe that last Wednesday, do some sort of follow-up to see how Connected Educator Month, did it impact? Did it make an impact? Did we get anybody new?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
what are your next steps? Yeah.
Right. Because that's where we're headed.
Oh yeah.
Is feedback, reflect, plan for something new.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay. Well, with that being said, I'm going to take us off the live broadcast.
Cool.
Okay.
Bye,
so this
everybody.
Is start to say, bye, the world.
Bye, world.
Bye, world.